Hello guys. Right. So this is my third video for the chapter 2.1. Alright, which is our last video for this subtopic. Okay, now let us look into the question number 9. So in this question number 9, I have a mistake on the question. Okay, you are supposed to have the integrals of 0 up to 15 to the 1 over square root of x plus 1 dx. So I will show you the correction in the piece of paper. So let us have a look into it. Alright. So this is actually what we are supposed to have in our question. Okay, please do correct it because we cannot calculate it by using a substitution method if we have x at the upper part. That's what we did just now. Okay, so please make sure you change the x that you have in our question previously into 1. Alright, now let us try to answer this kind of question. So let me adjust the camera for a while. Alright, my camera. Okay. Alright, so here we have 1 over a square root of x plus 1. As we know that the value of square root can be replaced into a power of half. So let us now try to replace it. So we are supposed to get here the integration of 0 up to the 15, 1 over x plus 1 to the power of half dx. Okay, you can change the square root into a power of x. So we are going to choose the value of your u now. So we are going to see our bracket here is x plus 1. So just write it back, x plus 1. So differentiate it, we are supposed to get here dx. Because differentiate x, we are going to get 1. So it's time for us to change it, everything into u. So integrate 1 over u power of half. Why I get u power of half? Because the value of u equals to x plus 1. So x plus 1 here, we are going to replace it, become u. And we are going to maintain the value of 1 over 2. Just keep the same value there. And we have the value of dx now. As our calculation here, it shows that the value of dx is equals to du, so we can replace it, become du. So the issue now is on the part of a value here, 0 and 15. Previously, the value of 0 and 15 is actually for the variable of x, because we have the variable of x here, x and x. Now the issue is we already changed the variable of x into u. So basically we are going to use this form, this thing, okay, which is u equals to x plus 1. So we have two value of u, which is the value of your x now is equals to 0 and 15. So what happen if the value of your x equals to 15 and the value of x now equals to 0? So let us now try to substitute. U equals to 15 plus 1. You are going to get the value will be 16. And u equals to 0, because you have a 0 here. 0. We should go back to this part. So it will be 0 plus 1, which is it will be equals to 1. So you are going to get a new value, u equals to 16 and u equals to 1. So based on the arrangement, we are going to get here the value is supposed to be 1 and 16. Okay, then we are going to change back, okay, this thing. We are going to bring u power of half into the upper part. So we are going to get the integrals of 1 over 16 u power of negative half du. Then you can start to use a basic formula. So then you can say that we are going to get here what? U negative half plus with 1 over negative half plus with 1. Okay, since we have a value here, no need to write the plus c. but instead we are going to change it into 1 and also 16. So try to solve this one. Negative half plus 1, you are going to get here u to the power of half over 1 over 2. And as we know, the value in front here is 1, so 1 divided by 1 over 2 is become 2. Okay, 1 divided by 1 over 2, you can press your calculator for it. You are supposed to get 2. 2u power of 1 over 2. So now power of 1 over 2, you can change it into a value 1 over 16. So it will be u a square root of 16 plus, because power of half is a square root, so it will be a square root of u, square root of 16, plus with a square root of 1. So you are going to get here 2 multiplied by square root of 16 will be 4, square root of 1 will be 1. So it will be 4 plus 1 will be 5 times 2. So the final answer is supposed to be 10. So please bear in mind, if you have a limit on this part, your final answer is supposed to be in form of a number or in form of constant. Okay, so you can try the next question, or question number 10, to see whether you can understand it or not. Okay, so please contact me using Telegram if you got any question. Alright, thank you.